big welcome to you all. I hope you love this space. If you have not been here before, Andrew W. Mellon Auditorium is an absolute iconic landmark in Washington, D.C. For those of you who are not familiar, NATO treaty was signed here back in 1949, and they celebrated their 75th anniversary here last year. So we are not only together in a most iconic building, but we are also, in my mind, the next generation of digital leaders, builders, innovators, policymakers who are going to determine where we end up another 75 years from now. So, with that, I hope you meet each other. We have particularly made this a closed-door invitation gathering because we wanted to make sure that there's ample room, plenty of food, plenty of relaxed atmosphere for us to have great conversation. So there's a QR code that is here. Wonderful. Thank you, team. The team has been working around the clock, and I have to say, I applaud not only our GBBC team, Penrose partners, and Blockchain APAC partners for helping us put this together. This is our inaugural DC gathering, and it came out pretty well so far. I think we're off to a good start. The QR code, if you open it up, are going to be a series of announcements we made last night and we're making today. So you are here for actually some pretty historic GBBC moments. So let me just go through what you'll be seeing on that QR code. And people stop messaging me because it's showing up on my phone, please. Mainly for the team. Members, you can always message me. Let's see here. Okay. So the GBBC 101 real-world blockchain use cases was dropped last night. All 301 pages. I will tell you right now, there was some tears, there was some stress, because we didn't realize what it actually takes to edit 101 use cases. Many of your use cases are in that book. I'm calling it a book. And we will be distributing that out widely, not only across to our community, but government agencies, regulators, central bankers. What it's meant to be is not necessarily an end-to-end book you read, but one you refer to when you want to find an agriculture use case, or a digital identity-related use case, or one perhaps in healthcare. I will say right now, we do not have enough healthcare use cases. You will see that is very apparent. There are doctors in the room today. There are medical practitioners at many different levels in the room today. We need to come up with some more healthcare solutions using blockchain and AI. I know there's a lot going on in the AI space, but we need to kind of figure out if we can bring that all together. So please, let's also look at that. Beyond the real-world use cases, we have the Capital Markets Standards Risk Framework Primer. There are a group of what I would call market infrastructure firms, regulated market infrastructure firms, as well as L1s who are in the room and will be in the room today, who have been working towards creating a digital asset securities framework as phase one. So listing what are the risks for regulated markets to actually use permissionless chains, but then further to that, not just put out the risks, but what are the mitigants? So we have the primer out today. The full risk framework will be out, cross fingers, in a few more weeks' time. If you're really interested, you sign up for the roundtable tomorrow at the Senate. We have a whole roundtable on that working session. And then, after that, we've got our GBBC AI bot. The bot does not have a name. We're looking, Meta's got Llama, there's some other names out there. So if you've got a good name for our GBBC chatbot, please let us know. We're taking Billy the Goat right now as a contender. I'm not sure I'm landing on that one, but we'll see. But it's in self-beta launch. If you go to our website, it will help you navigate all of the content on our website better. We're starting with the soft launch because we're getting it to learn GBBC content. and it needs to improve because right now it's a bit wonky. But if you're willing to go online and help us out, we'd love the feedback. And that's our way of now starting to really utilize some of this tech. The next one after that is our Public Service Appreciation Awards. I don't know if you know this, but GBBC has never, ever given out awards in our 8 years of existence because we never, ever could figure out how would we give out awards that were truly rigorous and unbiased, and what would that even look like? Because if you give one to a member, you'll hear from another member, why didn't I get it? And you'd need some pretty good criteria for how you would do that. But today, you will see there are going to be 10 people, 10 amazing individuals who will receive Public Service Appreciation Awards. These are public figures who have, actually some of them are not public figures, you may not even know that they were in government, but they have helped the digital assets industry, they have helped GBBC, and we appreciate them now that they are in either private sector or out of public service. So this is our way of saying thank you for the hard work, especially for those who have to swim upstream in public service around digital assets. So for the pioneers and the builders and the folks who've been fighting the good fight inside of the public sector side, this is our way of saying thank you. So look out for those 10. And by the way, it's some of you in the audience and you don't know that you're getting this award. Okay. Yes, we do like to keep a bit of suspense. And we have GBBC is returning to accepting crypto. If you want the long story, I have less than a minute, so I'm not going to give you the story here. We did accept crypto, and then we stopped accepting crypto, and now we're back because we've got a proper governance, process, reporting, disclosures solution that we have partnered with TaxBit, OKX USA, as well as Cadena, who has been willing to be our first guinea pig, to really work out how our process is going to work through and through. We will never do anything as GBBC without making sure that we have bedded down every step of that kind of process, but we are now looking forward to welcoming anyone who wants to give us tokens. Will now be able to have that ability to do so. And you might say, wow, you guys took a long time. We were actually pretty early, but we did have to stop for a very specific reason a few years ago. So that is a big news on that front. And then finally, I'm going to leave you with a final note, which is the UCC Article 12 amendments. This is for the US states, and there are a bunch of states represented here. The Uniform Commercial Code, if you don't know what it is, look at our fact card. If you do know what it is, you know we are at 26 states plus DC. We are going to get all 50 states to pass the UCC amendment. So we appreciate every single one of you who are working towards that, because that is a state level issue. Have a good day. I'm going to now turn it over to the next panel, and hopefully the Congressman Foster and Congresswoman Fushi are here, so I'm going to go check. But thank you very much. Please, if you need anything, we've got GBBC folks hanging around, but really enjoy and meet each other, because the number of people in here, the brain, trust, and the talent, I don't know if we can do this again. So appreciate you all. Thank you.